Today, the first war protest manifestation was held. Few people attended, but it still shook me. You see, some of the people, they blame me. They blame me for the loss of their sons and their husbands. Over 1,500 British sailors lost their lives in one of the previous engagements. The loss of 2 light cruisers with nearly all hands. What can I say? It is certain that this war will go into history as one of the bloodiest wars we have fought in the 20th century. But I know, I am convinced, we shall be victorious. Today, in Ultimate Admiral, Dreadnoughts. And we will face, straight away, a new enemy. So, 5 destroyers versus 16, well, versus 17 really. 4 light cruisers versus none, so 7 against 1. 5 battleships, that's my advantage. And hello. Rodney, join up. Destroyers for my big screen. Disable torpedoes and cruiser. Tell me you're upgraded. Yes, you are. Excellent. Stop avoiding, please. Full broadside. Battleships. 17 knots, please. We have no elite ships with us today to boost morale, unfortunately. Destroyer aggressive torpedoes authorized on all ships. Torpedo away, torpedoes away, torpedoes away, torpedoes away. My destroyers have essentially all fired. Turn off torpedoes. Disengage. Cruiser, disengage. Destroyers reform. Torpedo hit. Excellent. It's not a lot of hits, but it is a hit. No more torpedoes. Small reload, small reload. So I get 6 torpedoes remaining. Ooh, hello. German torpedo launch. They do have some ships with longer range torpedoes, really. Interesting. As a German torpedo boat gets stuffed. But she's not out yet. Ooh, some good hits there. Some destroyer guarding the Alsace. Of course, that is the problem of this engagement. flash fire on the Friedrich Karl. Good, good, good. Sehr good. Destroyers come about. Battleships have finally turned around as well. Battleships, secondaries, do assist the heavy cruiser for a moment. So my destroyers continue to harass. Torpedoes are reloaded. And yeah, 7-kilometer torpedo range is not bad. Holy shit, torpedoes, and I did not see them in time. Oh god. Oof. That was awfully close. Well done, you. Well done. I say, while being very annoyed. But hey. More annoyed with myself than anything else. Okay, Gyra is down, leaving only a destroyer. And she should not last much longer against this firepower here. Keep an eye out on the torpedoes. No launch. Excellent. Okay. Heavy losses on the enemy escorts. Battleships increase to flank. Let's locate the enemy again. Their capitals, after all, are still intact. Destroyers do a pass, target the satellites. Heavy cruiser do assist. Alsace is doing 10 knots right now. Am I gonna fire torpedoes? No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on the torpedoes. Don't do that. You may fire at my heavy cruiser, that's fine. Oh. Enemy destroyer. Or torpedo boat, I think. No, destroyer. Multiple even. Activate torpedo avoidance and disengage. Heavy cruiser, disengage. Battleships. Where's the enemy battleship going? Going northeast, so northeastern course, please. Enemy scores a hit on one of my destroyers. Boom! A job well done. It's just a question of eliminating escorts for now. Enemy torpedo early detonation. Let's do a turn. Battleships looking good. One of the things you really should not do is get tunnel vision in battles like this. Always try to keep in mind where are all your ships, are they in any danger, especially for torpedo attacks, and of course that is something that will get harder and harder as the game progresses. It's also the thing that will get your ships killed eventually. Well, most of the time anyway. Like so. A full stop. And a turn. Turn into the torpedoes. There we go. Ahead flank. The destroyers were still on torpedo avoidance, so they start freaking out as well, which is good. Now, heavy cruiser and destroyers will turn to the south. Good, 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 good. 17,000 damage there. Someone did some good job. Bulwark, 66k damage done. Tell me. Well, at least you're a modern battleship. Destroyers doing some good work here. Neutralizing a heavy. Together with the battleships, of course. Cruiser, turn. Auto-select targets, please. Heavy cruiser, run away. Oh dear. Battleships, let's turn in. Enemy is moving a bit more aggressively here than I expected. Destroyers away from the heavy, please. We should be okay though. Okay, destroyers back on course. Excellent. 10% crew losses on this warship though. Enemy torpedo. Let's turn into it. Battleships, can you or can you not? Enemy battleships are moving in the other direction. Okay, sure. Destroyer, turn. And turn. Enemy has fired, so full turn, both ships. Heavy cruiser, turn back, torpedo detonated in the water. Battleships. Target the LSS if you can. And fire. Reverse. Ah crap, don't reverse anymore. We're fine, we're fine. Destroyers come about. This guy should be dead. The German ships are resilient. Gotta give them that. If nothing else, I'm gonna give them that. Look at this, 2.3 kilometers, and we can't see you. Now we can. And just too late, because you fired your torpedo. I wanted to avoid that. But it is what it is. Please murder him now. Or her. Or it. It. German ships are it. Deal. Enemy destroyer still has some torpedoes. You do not, but I do not know if you launched or not, so let's do a quick turn here with the cruiser, just in case. Okay, that should be enough to dodge torpedoes, if launched. Let's go to 5 times speed. Secondaries over there, please. Finish off this destroyer. Not a big threat, at least not to the cruiser, but she is a threat to my destroyer flotilla here, so... There we go. There we go. V-23 neutralized. Fucking battleships. Battleships. You two there, you two there, Caesar. I want you to fire at the poison, yeah? Ooh, destroyers, dodge, 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 dodge. You are way too close to the heavy cruiser. Poison has done quite a bit of damage to me. Most of the damage the AI has done is from the enemy battlecruiser. Ugh. However, this one was a battleship shell. Annoyingly. Don't see any chance of launching these last torpedoes, really. Oh, enemy did launch, though. Activate torpedo avoidance. And I'm gonna pull my heavy cruiser out. She's done her job. Splendid job, even. Keep in mind, there's an enemy escort there. Ooh, good hit, good hit, good hit. That's the end of the light cruiser. Excellent. Alright, let's work on the enemy heavy cruiser then. And back to 5 times speed. Enemy still has quite a few escorts though. Abreast formation, please. Destroyers. You know what? Let's turn back again. As Sid Leeds goes down. Old cruiser, from the looks of it. Still at 10,000 tons. That's respectable. Her speed is crap, though. Her armor Jesus, look at it aft belt. She must have been very front heavy. Yeah, a funnel here is very bad for your weight. And that with slow speed, 3 funnels. Makes little sense to me. Are you engaging? Really? In that case, I had formation again. And destroyers, lock targets. And aggressive launch authorized. You're out. You're out. You're out. You still have. That's 4 torpedoes remaining. Lock torpedoes on the poison. 4 torpedoes away. Destroyers may smoke up, lay a smoke screen. And fire, fire, fire! You guys, all guns, fire. Please. Do what you were meant to do and blow up those ships. Enemy torpedoes. My torpedo. Yeah, torpedo hits. Torpedo hits on the enemy warship. I said enemy torpedoes. Of course, they were friendly. Not on the battle cruiser, sadly enough, but all guns fire at her. This is my chance to knock her out. Engine blown. Yeah, we got her. The poison. Fun looking ship. I mean, I would take that secondary, replace it with a main gun, but otherwise, yeah. Maximum distance, 25 knots, 10-inch main armor belt. Yeah, I like her. I like this ship. I'll be honest, I like her. Minor modifications, and she would be more than worthy to serve me. Now, the Alsace. The destroyers come about again. I do keep my destroyers in the area for the enemy light ships. If the enemy light ships were destroyed, I would now pull my destroyers out. Light ships, of course, being enemy cruisers in this regard. So, 5k damage done, 11k, 4k, 3k, 3k, no torpedo hits, 1 torpedo hit. Guess you did the others? Two torpedo hits here. And there was a dud from the Noble, I believe. No? Attic. Yeah, Attic has a torpedo hit, but no damage done. So, dud. Tilbury got nuked. It happens, it happens. Stand by to retreat to destroyers, though. 1 destroyer, yeah, we are 7 kilometers from the enemy battleship. That is a bit close. I mean, I don't mind, but it is a bit close. My heavy cruiser is retreating, but is still fight-worthy in case the enemy decides to follow her. Don't think they will, but just in case. It's good to remember. See, and this is what happens if I pull my my destroyers away. Enemy destroyers that start harassing me. Bit annoying. Go die. Thank you. Enemy battleship, Alsace, doing what? 14 knots. Should be no problem catching her. So let's do so. And destroyers, let's go. Let's come in for another raid. Except maybe you? No, it's fine. It's fine. Emperor of India. Caesar. Neptune. Bulwark. Yeah, Bulwark has gotten a reward. That's sad though. I'm not sure if I said it in previous episodes, but I think I'm gonna raise the requirements to 100k before ships can get elite status after this fight. Not during this fight, but I'm not sure if I did it already. If I hadn't, well, if I had, well, unlucky, I forgot. If I hadn't, well, let's make it a bit harder to gain those extra points. Or lose them. Ooh, that was quick. Please, aggressive fire high explosive rounds onto the enemy. Yeah, 1.1 gun hits. Flooding heads. But also a lot of fires coming in. People might not remember, but destroyers, even these small guns, they can pack a punch. They can cause an enemy battleship to burn down. If they're lucky. That won't happen in this regard, I think, but in this instance, ooh. Is this how the Bismarck felt? I wonder. Being harassed by big ships, small ships. No Polish ships, though. I am a Pole! Such a fun story. And a respectable one. A little Polish destroyer in British service during the war, essentially charging a German battleship. There we go. Job done. Took longer than expected, I admit. But we succeeded in 100,000 victory points. 2 German capital ships gone, but more importantly, 15 destroyers and a torpedo boat gone. In exchange for a single destroyer of the Nelly class. 250 crew members dead? Yes. However, let's take a look, shall we? Once again, we have 2 warships that have done so much damage. The Bulwark And the Euryalus. A battleship and a heavy cruiser. Oh god, it's one of these episodes, isn't it? A meeting in the Mediterranean, single German battleship and a lot of escorts. We're gonna thin down their numbers. Just give me a second here. Of course you won't notice that. For the power of editing is awesome. Right. Right. Let's see. Africa, join up. Fox and Northman, you are my escorts, and this is a Olds cruiser. Norseman is a torpedo boat. Yeah, not the greatest escort force for this fight. However, the main force, of course, let's take a look. The Nelson, a good battleship. Howie, Audacious, and of course, Agamemnon. The weather is awesome, isn't it? There are some waves, but the rest is good. Enemy has spotted me as well now. So let's start the turn. Bring my guns to bear. Changing up my fire a bit. We got some enemy ships on low fuel. That reminds me. Go down to 17 knots, and I just got hit by something. How dare you? So what, 10-inch guns? 10-inch guns! Yeah. That's actually pretty nasty. These cruisers are sneaky battleship killers. Let's beat them to it, shall we? Slowly, my escort ships will get ahead of my battleships, and then they can start, you know, acting as a picket line. Torpedo detonation. Enemy torpedoes, of course, are very short range and not a primary threat. A hit on the Africa. Flash fire on Hershia. Ouch. Okay. Nelson. Audacious, Agamemnon, Africa. Let's target enemy ships. We're getting some hits in. Especially here, we have success in knocking out this cruiser. Well, partially anyway. I just lost sight of the Africa. Now you're only seeing one battleship. Will you engage me then? She is turning. So she thinks against a single battleship she can win. Interesting. Not realizing the danger you are in. Norseman, detach, stop avoiding, increase to flank. Fox, you may disengage. The Norseman is moving in. Hit on the Fox. Not the end of the world. Torpedoes locked. Torpedoes aggressive. Torpedoes away. First spread. Second torpedoes locked on targets. Let's close in. Torpedoes away. Ooh, turning on a dime. Welcome to the AI ships, people. Welcome to the AI ships. Fox may retreat entirely. Norseman may turn off your torpedoes until you are reloaded. No torpedo hits at all. But it completely scattered the enemy formation, as you can see. Oh, torpedo hit. Torpedo hit. Nice. Well done, Norseman. In fact, I think you sank her with that move. Mind you, there's still a lot of light cruisers on the enemy side. If they had longer range torpedoes, I'd actually be a bit worried. Norseman may slow down to 20 knots. Yeah, that's fine for now. Fuel status 55%. Yeah. Just relax and reload. Main guns. Armor-piercing rounds, please. Fire at will. Well, fire at the battleship. Fine. Switching up targets. Agamemnon back over there. You over there. There we go. Some good hits. Torpedoes are reloaded. Destroyer increased to maximum speed. Another good hit there on the Regensburg. Good, good. Come on. I would very much like to neutralize that battleship. See if we can close the distance a bit. Fuel says 51%. No problem. Quickly target the light cruisers while we can. And my destroyer is getting a good angle. Let's give it another kilometer or 2, 3 before starting our attack run. Start closing in. Ooh. Good hit on the L-wing there. And battleships, please close the distance. I'm being a bit too passively with my battleships here. A bit too overly concerned as far as I'm, well, concerned. Destroyer is opening fire with her guns. Sure, go for it. Damn it! Another hit from the enemy battleship on mine. Rather frustrating, really. The Schließen is doing a great job. Norseman, do a slight turn. Stand by. Torpedoes are locked. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Aggressive torpedo launch authorized. Torpedoes away. Norseman, you may turn into the torpedoes. It's maybe suicide. Torpedoes away. Come on, Norseman. 4-6, disengage. Oh, come on! Come on! AI turning on a dime again. Okay, battleships. Let's see if we can save the destroyer, shall we? Somehow I doubt it, but we'll see, we'll see. Norseman still has 2 torpedoes remaining, oddly enough. Ooh, good hit, good hit, good hit. And a good hit here as well. Finally, Rendsburg down. Took me long enough. Enemy is smelling blood on my destroyer. Oh no! Oh no! Damn! I was saying the enemy is smelling blood. But I might be able to save her, but alas, it is not to be. Did I just score a hit on the enemy battleship? Yeah, I think I did. Good. First things first, though. You guys murdered my destroyer. I'm gonna murder you. I mean, a life for a life. I know, I know. An eye for an eye only makes the world blind. But there are times the laws of Hammurabi are interesting. At least you can understand the feelings behind them. I'm very glad we don't have them though, but still. For those of you who have no idea, look them up. They make an interesting read. 16,000 damage. 12k, 30k, 21, 28, 85, Africa. Unlucky for you, the 100k rule is in effect. Now, it would be nice if the enemy would stop fleeing. Abreast formation, please. We are going to pursue. The abreast formation, of course. Make sure the ships, when shot at from front, you know, and they miss the howl, they won't hit the ship right behind her. That's the idea. At least that's how I generally use this formation. Tempted to go with a normal formation as well, actually. But those German guns have been proven to be accurate, if nothing else. My light cruiser is 50 kilometers away. Okay. I'm gonna get ya. That's sad. I'm gonna get ya, but look at my ammo counts. Irene and Kölnberg, the last real escort of the Schließen. The Schließen, who only has 300 rounds remaining herself. Enemy is doing 15 knots, enemy battleship is doing 16 knots, so yeah, let's increase to flank with my division. Let's take a look. Audacious should be able to reach 26 knots, or 25.7. Going to detach you. Increase to flank. Stop doing that and go. Yeah, across the division, that's fine. One hour, 27 minutes remaining. Ouch! Nelson. What happened to your guns, by the way? It's just one gun that's disabled, right? Center line. Oh, the center line 7-incher is also gone in front. Both of the guns are being destroyed. Very unlucky. Talking about unlucky. If the callback launches a torpedo at you, Audacious, I am gonna be grumpy. Like, seriously grumpy. So, let's start a turn. Turn away from the light cruiser slightly. Torpedoes inbound on the lead battleship? Yeah, I think so. Form up on the Nelson. That way we're gonna dodge the torpedoes. Also, Africa, you're behind, mate. You're very behind. Come on, kill that light cruiser. It's stupid that she still lives. Like, really stupid. I feel like I'm in a Russian fleet on my way to Asia right now. I'm hitting everything except the targets. Whoa! Thank you. Kolbach is down. And then, of course, my battleships decide to shoot at the destroyer. Don't be ridiculous. I mean, secondary, sure, but the rest, no. Audacious, 20 knots, please. You've got them. Now you gotta destroy them. Let's see, no other enemy ships, and Nelson is dropping out of formation. Oh, Jesus. Is this gonna be one of those fights again? Where a single German battleship is gonna nuke my entire group of battleships? Audacious, come about. Stop giving him a flat broadside. Tell me. Well, the pen chance is not great for the German. That's good. But here I was hoping my fleet would essentially destroy the German battleship without any problems, but ouch. %5 chance to pen me. She lost sight of the Audacious. Ah, smokescreen, okay. Here we go, that's the end of the destroyer, maybe? Enemy battleship is doing 16 knots still. Let's come about. Yeah, all in all, it's not a bad battleship the Germans have. A bit more speed, a bit more deck armor. I would not be opposed to using that. Oh, look at that. German heavy cruiser in sight. Thuringia. Being very slow right now. She is on escort duty, I think, for the battleship. I'm thinking about pulling Nelson out of the fight. She lost most of her, well, half of her guns. And I don't want to lose her, so I'm gonna pull her out. 4 battleships remain on my side. And it really shows I need to upgrade them. But to do so, I need to first break some of the German firepower here, because these upgrades are gonna take ages. $80 rounds remain. Yeah, I think I won't be able to kill this battleship. Enemy destroyer. Spotted. At least they're doing some great escorting duty. Can't deny that. It's only 3 enemy ships remaining right now. And the enemy battleship is closing in. And the enemy heavy cruiser is coming in fast as well. Let's keep that in mind. Battleship. All guns on the enemy battleship, please. Audacious has her secondaries on the heavy. I think the destroyer is done for. I think this was a mistake, AI, this move. Because at close range, I can put down so much more firepower than you. And you are doomed. Still, Africa almost hit the 100k for this fight. 93k, yeah, it is doable for her. We'll see. Schlesien sinks. 93k. Ooh, it's gonna be tempting. Gonna be close. And tempting for me to actually pull the other ships out to give the Africa the kill. But I'm not going to. I'm not gonna risk it. I wonder what this cruiser was doing here, though. Audacious, not too far, please. Got a bad rudder, and you're well within torpedo range of this evil German. Tack, tack, tack. Good, 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 good. Very good. There come my other battleships. And Audacious, please turn. How much damage did you do? 33k. Not bad. Let's move to the other side of the wreckage. Just in case. Africa, 94k damage done. We're not gonna get it. Whew. Luckily. Here we go! Thuringia sinks. The entire German task force has been destroyed. 1 destroyer lost, the Norseman. She did great. A dyslexic class, a torpedo boat. So yeah, 5 light cruisers, 6 heavies, 1 battleship. All gone. Damage dealt, 94k by the Africa. Agamemnon, 45k. Yeah, impressive indeed. 377 crew members died, though. Mostly on the Norseman, I presume? Yeah, that's 120 crew members. Although I guess Nelson also lost a lot. Crew. Yeah, I lost 100. Okay, 103,000 victory points. And look at that. German transport losses. I got some transport losses as well. But let's first look at the Germans. 3 in the North Sea, South Pacific, West Africa. Yeah, that's all my forces except the Yellow Sea and the Indian Ocean. The Yellow Sea and Indian Ocean. Okay, Yellow Sea is here. Oddly enough, there are no Germans in the area. Just Brits. But maybe it was all these ships here. And then we have Oceania. I got some decent power projection there. And then we have a submarine attack on 10 convoy ships, sinking 5. Ooh, that's a lot. And, ooh, the Iron Duke. Interesting. Iron Duke is going to do some dueling. We're repairing a lot of ships, and a lot of ships will be quick to repair, luckily. The refits, 1 month. Guess it took a bit longer with all the extra ships in port right now. That's fair. That's fair. Research. We get the guns. Armor forging will be very useful. Double geared turbines is also very useful. And hull construction, quality control. Hold on, am I actually building any ships? No? No. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Repairing 17 ships. Refitting 29. So we lost 2 light cruisers of the Minerva class. Gotta replace those at least. And I lost like 4 or 5 destroyers. Let's say 4. Just to replenish the losses. And I know it will take a while, but that's fine. Submarine groups are still doing what they're supposed to be doing. The German capital ship in the Mediterranean has vanished. Oh wait, there they are. Where are you going, German? You're going to blockade my port there. Yeah, this division. Let's continue towards Gibraltar to repair. You guys will try to intercept the German. Then we're seeing an attack on the Ottomans in Transjordania. We are seeing the Austrians trying to push into Serbia, into the Central Balkans. Interesting. Is there anything else happening in the world? Yeah, we are pushing, of course, into Africa. And I suppose we can naval invade. Nowhere. Hello? This fleet should be more than capable of launching an invasion here. Let's see, sea region is South Atlantic. Okay, let's move the ships South Atlantic. We'll see. Bit disappointed that this group cannot invade. This group cannot invade either. The Germans are moving across the coastline, so yeah, okay, it is what it is. London and Musketeer, just guard the shipping here, just in case these German ships come in. Yeah, we have over 500,000 victory points against 25,000. Germans are down to 27 ships. Naval power rating is 75%. 250,000 of a tonnage. While I still have 1.4 million. Yeah. 250 ships. We got a damn big fleet, son. Damn big indeed. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to this episode. And thank you very much for watching. Join me next time to hopefully see the destruction of the remainder of the German Navy. Hopefully I'll be able to start upgrading some of my ships, and maybe I'll actually find the time to hit the designer, press new design, and actually build some proper ships. You know, we got some fun new battleships and battle cruiser hulls. The battle cruiser 3, you know, we gotta take advantage of that. And we haven't yet, so... Ladies and gentlemen, join me next time when we start designing some ships. Until then, take care.